Every day at 3 in the morning, spring water mixed with gold dust would seep out of the deepest wall in the mine. As long as you collected it, filtered it, and let it settle, you could get extremely pure gold. My grandpa told me this secret right before he died. When he was young, he was a miner, and he worked in that mine his whole life. On his deathbed, he held my hand and said, brokenly, "Yuan, the mine behind the mountain isn't abandoned. Deep inside, there's a gold spring. Every day at 3 in the morning, it releases gold dust. Don't tell anyone." After Grandpa passed away, I became an orphan. I was looked down on and mistreated in the village. I finally made it to adulthood, only to catch the years when housing prices in the city were soaring. Anyone in the village with a little money ran to the city to buy apartments, holding on to them and waiting for the prices to rise. Song Dahai's family bought 3 units in the city. Song Xiaohei did nothing all day, but because his family owned several apartments, he strutted around the village like he owned the place. I had no money to buy a place. Grandpa only left me a broken, tile-roofed house and the secret of this mine. I scraped money together, borrowed another 200,000 yuan from the bank, and finally raised 300,000 yuan to buy the permanent usage rights to this abandoned mine from the village. When I signed my name on the transfer contract, a hint of contempt flashed in Song Dahai's eyes. He must have thought I was an idiot, spending 300,000 yuan on a worthless old hole, but he had no idea that from that moment on, my life was about to change completely. I walked up to the mine entrance and pushed open the rusty iron gate. A damp, moldy smell hit me in the face. It was pitch black inside, with only a few streaks of sunlight coming through cracks above. I turned on my flashlight and made my way deeper into the mine, stepping carefully the whole way. The ground was covered in puddles and broken rocks, and the walls were full of moss. After walking for about half an hour, I finally reached the deepest cave Grandpa had told me about. The cave wasn't big, only about 10 square meters. In the center was a small pool of water, so clear you could see the bottom. I checked my watch. It was exactly 2:50 a.m. Following the method Grandpa taught me, I sat down beside the pool and waited quietly. Time ticked by second by second. When my watch finally hit 3 o'clock sharp, something incredible happened. From the rock wall across the pool, streams of golden spring water suddenly began to seep out. The water flowed down the wall and into the pool, making the entire pool glow with a golden light. I was shaking with excitement. I quickly took out the buckets I had prepared and started collecting the spring water mixed with gold dust. The spring flowed for about 10 minutes before stopping, and I filled 3 whole buckets. I poured the water into the filtering setup and started filtering and settling it. After all the water had been filtered, a thick layer of gold dust was left at the bottom of the device. I gathered up the gold dust and weighed it. It was a full 3 jin. Based on the current gold price, over 400 yuan per gram, 3 jin was 1,500 grams, worth more than 600,000 yuan. Looking at the glittering gold in my hands, I couldn't stop the tears from falling. 3 years. I had suffered in that village for 3 years. Today, I finally saw hope. Grandpa hadn't lied to me. This mine was truly a treasure vault. I carefully put the gold away and hid it deep inside the mine, in a place only I knew about. Then I cleaned up the site to make sure I left no traces behind. By the time I walked out of the mine, the sky was already starting to brighten. I took a deep breath of fresh air and felt like the whole world had changed. From today on, I, Jiang Yuan, would never again be the poor loser anyone could bully. Early the next morning, I quietly left the village with a small piece of gold in my pocket. I didn't go to the gold shop in town. Instead, I took a bus straight to the city. There was only one gold shop in town, and the owner was Wang Yukai. That guy was known for being shady. He pushed prices down hard and loved cheating people on the weight. If I sold the gold to him, he'd definitely rip me off. The city had more gold shops and they were more legitimate. The prices were fair too. I walked into the biggest chain gold store I could find. "Hello sir, how can I help you? I want to sell some gold." "Of course, right this way." The saleswoman led me to the buyback counter. An appraiser in a white coat took the gold from my hand, looked it over carefully, then tested it with a machine. "Sir, your gold is very pure. It reaches 9999 purity. Today's buyback price is 420 yuan per gram. This piece is 100 grams, so that's 42,000 yuan in total. Does that work for you?" "That works." I nodded. The appraiser wrote up the receipt and took me to the finance office to collect the money. When I took that thick stack of cash, my hands were trembling. It was the first time in my life I had ever seen that much money. After walking out of the gold shop, I found a quiet place and counted the money again and again. No mistake, exactly 42,000 yuan. I didn't spend it all. First, I paid back the first installment of my bank loan. Then I took the remaining 12,000 yuan and went to the mall to buy a few things. I bought a better filtering setup, a few large buckets, and some tools. Finally, I went to the supermarket and bought 20 jin of rice, 5 jin of pork, a barrel of cooking oil, and some daily supplies. When I carried everything back to the village, I happened to run into Song Xiaohei and a few of his loser buddies. Well, isn't this Jiang Yuan? Where'd you go so early? What's in your hands? Let me take a look." As he said that, he reached out to grab my things. I took a step back. Song Xiaohei wouldn't let it go. "What? Hiding treasure in that basket? I'm telling you, Jiang Yuan, don't push your luck. My uncle is the village chief. Try laying a hand on me." My voice turned even colder. "I'll say it one more time. Move." Song Xiaohei was startled by the look in my eyes and instinctively stepped back. By the time he snapped out of it, I was already walking away with my things. Why is this kid suddenly acting so tough? He must have stolen something in the city. Otherwise, where would he get the money to buy all that? I went home and put everything down. Looking at the rice and pork on the table, I felt all kinds of emotions. For 3 years, I had never eaten a single full meal, let alone meat. Today, I could finally eat a proper meal. The grudges from my past life and the bitterness of this life, it was time to settle them. Yan, I heard you went to the city today. Where'd you get the money to go there and buy so much stuff? Tell me the truth. Did that money come from somewhere shady? I earned it myself. Earned it yourself? Yesterday you were so broke you were chewing on steamed buns, and today you're buying rice and pork. What kind of work makes that much money? What I do is none of your business. Zhang Yuan, don't be ungrateful. The village hates people with dirty hands. If you really stole something from someone, say it now while there's still time. Otherwise, we're calling the police. I didn't steal anything. If you don't believe me, go ahead and call the police. Song Xiaohei was choked speechless by my words. Just then, a voice came from behind the crowd. What's all the noise about? It's noon. Instead of eating, you're all yelling outside someone's door? I looked up. It was third uncle. He was an old miner in the village and had been closest to my grandpa. After grandpa died, he was the only person in the village who was kind to me. What's the problem? He's making a living with his own skills. How does that bother you? But you sold Yuan that abandoned mine for 300,000. Why didn't you say you were ripping him off? I sold it at market price. Market price? Nobody wanted that cave even for free, and you sold it for 300,000. You still dare to say that? Fine, Zhang Yuan. You've got guts. We'll see about that. Song Dahai was left speechless by what uncle said. He glared at me, then left with Song Xiaohei and the others completely humiliated. Yuan, are you okay? I'm fine, thanks, uncle. No need to thank me. Song Dahai holds grudges. You made him lose face this time, so he definitely won't let it go. I know, but since I dared to do it, that means I was already prepared. By the way, where did all that money come from? I hesitated for a moment and didn't tell him the secret of the mine. It wasn't because I didn't trust him. It was because the secret was too important. The more people knew, the more dangerous it would be. I found a job in the city. I earned it working for someone else. Uncle looked at me and didn't ask any more questions. He knew I didn't want to talk, and pushing me wouldn't help. All right, then eat in peace. Remember, if anything happens, come find me. After Uncle left, I closed the door and kept eating. The braised pork smelled amazing, but my mind was somewhere else. I knew Song Dahai wouldn't let this go. He would definitely send someone to watch me and try to uncover my secret. I had to be even more careful and make sure no one found out about the mine. For the next few days, I went to the mine every morning at 3 to collect gold sand. Each day, I got about 3 pounds of gold worth over 600,000. I didn't sell all the gold at once. Each time, I only sold a small piece, just a few $1,000s worth. I was afraid that selling too much at once would raise suspicion. With the money from the gold, I fixed up the old tiled house and bought some new furniture. I also bought a motorcycle, which made going into town much easier. Everyone in the village noticed the changes. They no longer laughed at me like before, but now their eyes were filled with suspicion and jealousy. Sure enough, Song Dahai sent people to watch me. Luckily, I was extremely careful every time I went to the mine. I always went at 3 in the morning before sunrise. The people following me had no way to discover my secret. That day, I went back to the city to sell gold. After selling it, I was about to take the bus back to the village when someone stopped me. Hey brother, wait a second. I turned around and saw Wang Yukai. He owned a jewelry shop in town, and he was also Song Dahai's brother-in-law. What's up, brother? I see you come into town a lot to sell gold. Why not sell it to my shop? My price won't be lower than the city's. Seeing his chance, Wang Yukai immediately came over with a warm smile, trying to pull me to his shop. I'm used to selling it in the city. When he saw I wasn't moving, Wang Yukai quickly changed tactics and tried to play the hometown card. We're from the same village. Sell the gold to me and I'll pay you 5 extra. How about it? To tempt me, Wang Yukai directly offered to raise the price. I laughed to myself. Wang Yukai was famous for being cheap. Why would he raise the price for no reason? He was clearly trying to find out where my gold came from. No need, thanks. Hey brother, don't go. We can talk this out. If the price isn't good enough, I can raise it a little more. I laughed to myself. Wang Yukai was famous for being cheap. Why would he raise the price for no reason? He was clearly trying to find out where my gold came from. No need, thanks. Brother, don't go. We can talk this out. If the price isn't good enough, I can raise it a little more. I said no need. Wang Yukai's face darkened instantly. Zhang Yuan, don't force me to get serious. Let me make this clear. Around here, I, Wang Yukai, control the gold buying business. If you don't sell it to me, you won't sell another ounce of gold in this area again. Oh, really? Then let's see you try. I walked away without looking back. Wang Yukai stared at my back, a cruel look flashing in his eyes. When I got back to the village, I found Song Xiaohei waiting at my door again. Zhang Yuan, you're finally back. My uncle wants to talk to you. He told you to go to the village committee office. What's this about? You'll know when you get there. I followed Song Xiaohei to the village committee office. Song Dahai was sitting in the office smoking. When he saw me come in, he put out his cigarette. Yuan, have a seat. Village chief, why did you call me here? Here's the thing. The village wants to repair a road and we need money. The collective funds aren't enough, so we want everyone to donate a little. Repairing a road is a good thing. How much do I need to donate? Look, since you're doing so well now, donate a bit more. How about 100,000? I laughed to myself. Repairing the road was just an excuse. What he really wanted was to squeeze money out of me. I knew the village accounts very well. Those funds weren't just enough to build 1 road. They could build 10. I don't have that much money. You don't? Stop pretending. Who doesn't know you're loaded now? You fixed up your house and bought a motorcycle. What's 100,000 to you? I really don't have that much. I earned that money from work. It barely covered fixing the house and buying the motorcycle. From work? Huh. What kind of job pays that much? Don't think I don't know. You must have found some treasure in that mountain mine. My heart skipped a beat, but my expression didn't change. Village chief, you sure know how to joke. That mine has been abandoned for decades. How could there be treasure in it? Whether there's treasure or not, you know best. Zhang Yuan, let me be clear. That mine is collective property of the village. Even if you bought the right to use it, whatever is underground still belongs to the village. If you really found something, you have to hand it over. I didn't find any treasure. If you don't believe me, you can take people there and search the mine. You think I won't dare? I'm warning you, Zhang Yuan. You'd better hand over the treasure and donate 100,000 for the road. Otherwise, I'll take back your right to use the mine. Go ahead and try. I have a legal transfer contract and the land certificate. If you dare take it from me, I'll sue you in court. In Ruining Village, there's nothing I, Song Dahai, don't dare to do. Then try me. I ignored him and walked straight out of the village committee office. Zhang Yuan, stop right there. When I got home, I knew very clearly that Song Dahai wouldn't let this go. He would definitely find a way to cause trouble for me, and he might even bring people to search the mine. I had to get ready. And sure enough, just like I expected, someone tried to sneak into my mine that very night. A little after 2 in the morning, I was about to head in and collect the gold dust when I suddenly heard footsteps outside. I quickly turned off my flashlight and hid behind a huge rock. Under the moonlight, I saw 3 shadowy figures sneaking up to the entrance. The one leading them was Song Xiaohei. The other 2 were his no-good buddies. Hey, it's pitch black in there. You think there are ghosts? Scared my ass. My uncle said Zhang Yuan definitely dug up gold in there. We're going in tonight. If there really is gold, we're rich. But what if Zhang Yuan catches us? So what if he does? There are 3 of us. You think we can't take him? Besides, my uncle is the village chief. What can he do to us? Seeing his buddies hesitate, Song Xiaohei started egging them on arrogantly. As he spoke, Song Xiaohei pulled out a piece of wire and started picking the mine's lock. I let out a cold laugh. I knew they'd come, so I had specially replaced it with the best anti-theft lock. Song Xiaohei picked at it for a long time but still couldn't get it open. Damn it, why is this lock so tough? Hey, maybe we should just forget it. This place gives me the creeps. Forget it? We're already here. How can we quit now? If we can't pick the lock, we'll smash it. He picked up a rock and was about to smash the lock. Just then, I stepped out from behind the boulder. Stop right there! The 3 of them jumped. When they turned and saw me, their faces changed. Zhang Yuan, why are you here? This is my mine. Why wouldn't I be here? What are you doing trying to pick my lock in the middle of the night? We were just passing by. With wire and a rock on you? So you just happened to pass by my mine and picked a lock for fun? We were just curious. We wanted to take a look inside. Curious? I told you not to come within 100 feet of my mine. Did you just ignore everything I said? Zhang Yuan, don't get too cocky. This mine belongs to the village. We can go in whenever we want. Is that so? Then I'll call the cops right now and let them decide whether picking someone else's lock and trespassing in the middle of the night is illegal. I pulled out my phone and was about to dial. Don't call the cops. Xiao Yuan, I was wrong. I'll never do it again. Please let us off just this once. Let you off? Last time you picked the lock on my house, I already let you go once. Now you're picking my mine's lock. You think I'll spare you again? Xiao Yuan, I really know I messed up. I'll never do it again. Please let us leave. I'll pay for the lock. Pay for the lock? I spent $500 on this lock. Pay up. Song Xiaohei quickly pulled $500 out of his pocket and handed it to me. I took the money. I'll let you off this time, but I'm warning you, this is the last time. If I ever see you near my mine again, I'm calling the cops. No mercy. Yes, we got it. Get lost. The 3 of them took off like they'd just been pardoned, scrambling away in panic. Watching them run, I knew this was only the beginning. Song Dahai and Song Xiaohei wouldn't just let this go. They would definitely come up with something else. I walked into the mine and locked the door. When I reached the deepest cave, it was exactly 3 in the morning. Right on time, the golden spring began flowing from the rock wall. As I collected the spring water, I thought about what I should do next. Song Dahai definitely wouldn't give up. He would keep causing trouble for me. And Wang Yukai had his eyes on me too. He definitely wanted to know where my gold came from. I couldn't keep playing defense like this. I had to strike first. I needed to build my own power. I needed people on my side. I thought of Third Uncle. He had a lot of respect in the village and was an upright man. With his help, Song Dahai wouldn't dare go too far. Then I thought of Zhou Qingyu. He was the village accountant, a high school graduate, and the most educated person in the village. He was kind and smart. If he helped me with the books and paperwork, things would be much easier. There were also the villagers who were usually bullied by Song Dahai and Wang Yukai. They had long been unhappy with them. They just didn't dare say anything. If I could help them make money, they would definitely stand with me. Thinking of that, I came up with a plan. I was going to start a gold mining cooperative. I'd bring the villagers in. I'd provide the source of the gold and they'd handle mining, processing, and sales. We'd split the profits. That way, I could solve my manpower problem and win the villagers' support at the same time. If Song Dahai and Wang Yukai wanted to mess with me again, they'd have to think twice. Of course, I still couldn't tell anyone the secret of the mine. I could say I had found a gold mine somewhere else. Then I'd claim the gold I got from the cave each day was mined from that place. The plan was perfect. Early the next morning, I went to see Third Uncle first. Third Uncle, I want to talk to you about something. What is it? I want to start a gold mining cooperative and help the villagers make money together. Start a cooperative? You found a gold mine? Yeah, I found one out of town. The reserves are pretty good. I want to bring the villagers in so everyone can make some money. Third Uncle looked at me with doubt in his eyes. He definitely didn't believe I could have found a gold mine out of town. Have you really thought this through? I have. I can't handle it alone, and Song Dahai and Wang Yukai keep coming after me. If everyone makes money with me, they won't dare touch me. You're right. I've heard some things about Song Dahai too. He only picks on people he thinks are weak. If the villagers stand with you, he won't dare act up. Then third uncle, are you willing to help me? Of course I am. Your grandpa helped me back in the day, so I'll definitely help you. Besides, helping the villagers make money is a good thing. That's great. But starting a cooperative is no small thing. We need to talk it over properly with the villagers. And Song Dahai is definitely going to try to get in the way. I know. That's why I came to talk to you first. With you helping me, I feel a lot more sure. Alright. Let's go find Zhou Qingyu first and have her write up the cooperative's charter. She's educated, she knows this stuff. Okay, so third uncle and I went to the village committee office. Zhou Qingyu was handling some work. When she saw us, she had someone else take over and came out. Third uncle Xiaoyuan, what brings you here? Qingyu, we need a favor. Xiaoyuan wants to start a gold mining cooperative and we'd like you to help write the charter. Start a cooperative? Xiaoyuan, you found a gold mine? I nodded and repeated to her what I had just told third uncle. After Zhou Qingyu heard it, a spark of excitement flashed in her eyes. This is a good thing. Of course I'll help. That's great. Thank you, Qingyu. No need to thank me. Helping the village get rich together is a great thing. I'll fully support it. And just like that, the three of us started preparing to set up the cooperative. Zhou Qingyu handled the charter and rules, third uncle talked to the villagers, and I prepared the startup funds and gold source. The news quickly spread all over Ruining Village. When people heard I was starting a gold mining cooperative to make money with everyone, the whole village blew up. Some believed it, some doubted it, and some just waited to laugh. Zhang Yuan wants to start a cooperative? What gold mine could he possibly have? It's gotta be a scam. Exactly. He's broke. How could he possibly find a gold mine? I think he's trying to cheat everyone out of their money. Don't talk nonsense. Third uncle is working with him. Someone as honest as third uncle definitely wouldn't scam people. When Song Dahai heard about it, he was furious. That Zhang Yuan is getting more and more out of control. Now he wants to start a cooperative? Sounds like he's trying to rebel. We can't let him pull this off. If his cooperative really gets started, the villagers will all follow him. Then who'll listen to you? I know. I absolutely won't let his cooperative get off the ground. That afternoon, Song Dahai called a village-wide meeting. The village committee courtyard was packed, and Song Dahai stood on stage and cleared his throat. I called everyone here today because of Zhang Yuan's cooperative. Let me tell you all, Zhang Yuan doesn't have any gold mine. He's a scammer trying to take your money. That mine has been abandoned for decades. How could there be gold in it? He's definitely using the cooperative as an excuse to take your money and run. Don't fall for it. Anyone who dares to join his cooperative won't get any village benefits from now on. The crowd started whispering. Some people had wanted to join, but after hearing Song Dahai say that, they hesitated again. Just then, third uncle stepped forward. Song Dahai, stop spouting nonsense here. Xiaoyuan isn't that kind of person. Old third, don't let him fool you. He didn't fool me. Xiaoyuan has already put up 1 million yuan as the cooperative startup fund. If he were a scammer, would he put up that much money? The crowd immediately erupted. 1 million yuan was an astronomical amount of money to them. And Xiaoyuan said joining the cooperative won't cost anyone a single cent. As long as you're willing to work, you can share the profits. The more you work, the more you get. Seriously? You can get dividends without putting in money? There's really something that good? If it's true, then I'm in. Old third, stop bragging for him. Song Dahai's face changed instantly. Where would he get 1 million yuan? Whether he has it or not, just check with the bank. Xiaoyuan has already deposited the 1 million into the cooperative account. You can check anytime. Song Dahai was left speechless. He never expected me to actually put up 1 million yuan. Just then, I stepped forward and said, folks, you all know what kind of person I, Zhang Yuan, am. I grew up right here in Ruining Village. I would never lie to you. I really did find a gold mine, and the reserves are pretty good. I want to help everyone make money and live better lives. Joining the cooperative won't cost you a single cent. As long as you're willing to work, you can share the profits. I promise, if you work hard with me, everyone will make money, build new houses, and get married. I, Zhang Yuan, keep my word. If I lie to you, may lightning strike me down. Everyone in the crowd was moved by my words. Xiaoyuan is right. He's been honest since he was a kid. He wouldn't scam anyone. Exactly. You can make money without putting any in. Where else can you find a deal this good? More and more people raised their hands. Song Dahai looked at the crowd, trembling with anger. He knew he couldn't stop me anymore. Fine, just fine. Zhang Yuan, you've got guts. We'll see about that. He stormed off and Song Xiaohei quickly followed him. And just like that, my gold mining cooperative was officially established. More than 50 villagers joined the cooperative. We elected third uncle as vice president to handle daily management, and Zhou Qingyu as accountant, in charge of the books and all the paperwork. I divided the cooperative into several departments: mining, processing, sales, and logistics, each with its own person in charge. The mining department was in charge of mining gold. Of course, they didn't actually have to go to a gold mine. Every day, I handed the gold from the mine cave to the head of mining, and they passed it on to processing. I told them the gold mine was out of town, and that I'd already hired people to mine it there. The gold would be delivered regularly, so they only needed to handle processing and sales. Everyone believed me. The processing department turned the gold into all kinds of jewelry and crafts. I hired a few professional craftsmen from the city to teach everyone the skills. The sales department was in charge of selling the finished gold jewelry. We opened a gold jewelry store in the city, and business was booming. The logistics department handled support for the cooperative, including meals, housing, transportation, and more. The cooperative ran very smoothly. In the first month alone, we made over 5 million yuan in profit. According to the cooperative's rules, 30% of the profits went toward development, 20% went into reserve and public funds, and the remaining 50% was distributed to all members. In the first month, each member received over 50,000 yuan. When everyone got their dividends, they were so emotional they cried. They had never seen that much money in their lives. Xiao Yuan, thank you. I've lived my whole life and never made this much money. From now on, my life is yours. That's right, Xiao Yuan. Thank you for helping us make money. From now on, we'll all listen to you. Seeing how emotional everyone was, I was deeply moved too. I knew I had finally made it. I hadn't just changed my own fate, I'd changed the fate of the entire ruining village. The cooperative's business kept getting better. Our gold jewelry became famous in the city because of its good quality and fair prices. Many people came all the way to our store just to buy gold. As our business got better, Wang Yukai's business got worse. Wang Yukai had run a gold shop in town for more than 10 years, monopolizing the gold business in the area. Before, if villagers wanted to sell gold or buy gold jewelry, they could only go to his shop. He could set prices however he wanted and rip people off however he liked. Now that our cooperative had been established, the villagers all sold their gold to us, and they bought gold jewelry from our store too. Wang Yukai's shop barely had any business left. Wang Yukai was furious and blamed it all on me. He started spreading rumors everywhere, saying our gold was fake, that it was stolen, and that our cooperative was illegal. A lot of people who didn't know the truth believed his rumors and stopped coming to our store to buy gold. Our business took a serious hit, and that wasn't all. Wang Yukai also teamed up with a few local thugs who often came to our store to cause trouble. Either they picked fights on purpose, saying there was something wrong with our gold, or they yelled and made a scene, hurting our business. That day, Wang Yukai came to our store again with more than a dozen thugs. Get your boss out here. Mr. Wang, what can I do for you? What can you do? You're selling fake gold and scamming customers. I'm here today to get an explanation. Mr. Wang, you can't just say that. All our gold has been tested by legitimate agencies. It's absolutely real. Wang Yukai sneered and picked up a gold necklace. Real? Fine, I'll buy this necklace. I'm taking it to get tested. If it's fake, you'd better be ready to shut this place down. Mr. Wang, our gold is absolutely real. If you don't believe it, you can get it tested right now. If it's fake, we'll pay 10 times the price. Good, you said it. And if it's real, I'll eat this necklace. He took the gold necklace and left with his people. The store manager quickly called me and told me what happened. It's fine. Let him get it tested. There's absolutely nothing wrong with our gold. Sure enough, the next day, Wang Yukai came back with his men. He held a test report in his hand and shouted, "Everyone, come take a look. Their gold really is fake. The test report is right here." The customers in the store all gathered around and started talking. It's really fake? I just bought a gold ring here yesterday. Wang Yukai, let me see that test report. Wang Yukai handed me the test report. He said smugly, "See for yourself. It's written clear as day. Your gold isn't pure enough. It's fake." I glanced at the test report and let out a cold laugh. This report is obviously fake. It doesn't even have the testing agency's official seal. Wang Yukai, you're trying to fool people with this? If my gold is fake, I'll give you this whole store. But if it's real, you eat every word you just said and pay us 1 million yuan for reputational and business losses? You dare? Wang Yukai's face changed instantly. He never thought I'd come at him that hard. Why should I go test it with you? This test report is proof. This report is fake. It can't be used as proof at all. If you're too scared to test it, that means you're lying. You came here on purpose to make trouble. I'm not lying. Then come test it with me. Wang Yukai was pushed so hard by me that he couldn't say a word. Even the thugs he brought with him looked at each other and didn't dare speak. Just then, the police arrived. Turns out I had already guessed Wang Yukai would come make trouble, so I called the police ahead of time. After the police figured out what happened, they said to Wang Yukai, "Wang Yukai, you forged a test report and deliberately disrupted someone else's business. You've already violated public security law. Come with us." Wang Yukai collapsed to the floor. The police took him and all the thugs he brought away. The customers in the store finally understood what was going on. So Wang Yukai came here on purpose to cause trouble. That's way out of line. His own business is bad, so he comes to frame someone else. I'm never buying anything from his store again. Exactly. This store's gold is way better, cheaper, and real. Because Wang Yukai forged a test report and deliberately disrupted someone else's business, he was detained for 15 days and fined 50,000 yuan. After he got out, his gold shop did even worse. Before long, it shut down. Wang Yukai was completely finished. Once Wang Yukai went down, Song Dahai hated me even more. He knew the villagers were all making money with me now, and his title as village chief was basically useless. No one listened to him anymore, and no one took him seriously. He couldn't accept it, so he kept looking for a chance to bring me down and take back power in the village. That chance finally came. One day, several officials came from the city, saying they were there to inspect workplace safety. When Song Dahai heard the news, he started plotting. He secretly wrote an anonymous letter to the city officials, saying my co-op had no workplace safety permit, was illegally mining gold, and had serious safety hazards. After the city officials received the anonymous letter, they took it very seriously and immediately formed an inspection team to come to Ruining Village. The team arrived at the co-op and demanded to see our workplace safety permit and mining permit. I was stunned. I didn't have any mining permit because my gold didn't come from a gold mine at all. I didn't have a workplace safety permit either, because I had always thought the co-op only processed and sold gold, so we didn't need one. You don't have a mining permit, so how can you mine gold? That's illegal mining. And you don't have a workplace safety permit either, which means there are serious safety hazards. I'm ordering you to stop all production and business operations immediately and accept an investigation. Sir, There must be some misunderstanding. We did not illegally mine gold. Our gold all came from legitimate sources. Legitimate sources? Then show us your purchase records. I can't, because my gold all came from the cave, so there were no purchase records at all. Ha! Can't show them, can you? That means the source of your gold is unclear. We're going to seal off your co-op and confiscate all the gold and equipment. Sir, wait! Who are you? I'm the vice president of the co-op. Sir, we really didn't illegally mine gold. Our gold really did come from legitimate sources. We just can't find the purchase records right now. Could you give us a little time? We'll definitely find them and show you. No. No purchase records means the source of your gold is unclear. We have to seal it off. Sir, please. This co-op is the whole village's hope. If it gets sealed off, the entire village will have nothing to live on. That's right. The other members all started begging too. The team leader looked at us and hesitated. Just then, Song Dahai walked in. Sir, don't listen to their nonsense. They are illegally mining gold. That abandoned mine in the back mountain is their mining site. Oh, is that so? Come on, take us there. Song Dahai gave me a smug look and led the inspection team toward the back mountain. My heart jumped into my throat. If they discovered the secret of the mine, it would all be over. I quickly gave Zhou Qingyu a look. He understood, quietly took out his phone and called a friend of mine in the city. I met that friend while doing business. He worked in the city government and had some influence. We followed the inspection team to the entrance of the mine in the back mountain. Song Dahai pointed at it and said, Sir, this is the place. They've been illegally mining gold inside this mine. Open the door, we're going in to take a look. Sir, this mine has been abandoned for years. It's extremely dangerous inside. You can't go in. Dangerous? I think you're just guilty. There must be evidence of your gold mining inside. I'm not guilty. It really is dangerous inside. It could collapse at any second. If someone dies, who's taking responsibility? I will. Open the door now. I had no choice but to open the mine door. Sir, wait a second, who are you? I'm the vice president of the co-op. Sir, we really haven't been mining gold illegally. Our gold came through proper channels. We just can't find the purchase documents right now. Could you give us a little time? We'll find the purchase documents and show them to you. No. Without purchase documents, your gold has an unknown source. We have to shut this place down. Sir, please, this co-op is the whole village's hope. If it gets shut down, the whole village will lose its livelihood. That's right, please. The other members all started begging too. The team leader looked at us and hesitated. Just then, Song Dahai walked in. Sir, don't listen to their nonsense. They're illegally mining gold. That abandoned mine in the back mountain is their mining site. Oh, is that so? Come on, take us there. Song Dahai shot me a smug look and led the inspection team toward the back mountain. My heart jumped into my throat. If they discovered the secret of that mine, everything would be over. I quickly gave Zhou Qingyu a look. He got the message, quietly took out his phone, and called a friend of mine in the city. I knew that friend from doing business. He worked at City Hall and had some pull. We followed the inspection team to the entrance of the mine on the back mountain. Song Dahai pointed at the mine and said, Sir, this is it. They're illegally mining gold inside this mine. Open the door, we're going in. Sir, this mine has been abandoned for years. It's extremely dangerous inside. You can't go in. Dangerous? I think you're just guilty. There must be evidence of your gold mining inside. I'm not guilty. It's really dangerous in there. It could collapse at any second. If someone dies, who's responsible? I'll take responsibility. Open the door now. I had no choice but to open the mine door. Let's go in and take a look. Sir, I'll go in with you. I know the way inside. The team leader nodded. I led the inspection team deeper into the mine. Song Dahai and Song Xiaohei followed behind, wearing smug smiles. I was getting really anxious. I had no idea if Zhou Qingyu had made the call or if that friend could get here in time. Just as we were about to reach the deepest chamber, the sound of a car suddenly came from outside. Wait! Then a voice rang out. I turned around and saw Zhou Qingyu with my friend from City Hall. Chief Zhang, what are you doing here? Team Leader Wang, I've already looked into this. It's all a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding? But someone reported them for illegally mining gold. The report was false. All the gold from this co-op came through proper channels with complete purchase documents. They just couldn't find them earlier, and now they're here. Team Leader Wang looked at the purchase documents, then looked at Chief Zhang. Since that's the case, we'll let it go. But they don't have a work safety permit. That issue still stands. I've already spoken to the relevant department about the work safety permit. They'll get it renewed as soon as possible. While it's being processed, they can keep operating. Fine. Since Chief Zhang has said so, we'll leave for now. But you must get that work safety permit handled as soon as possible. Yes, we'll do it right away. Team Leader Wang left with the inspection team. Song Dahai and Song Xiaohei were stunned. They never expected me to have someone this powerful backing me up. Village Chief Song, anonymous reporting is a citizen's right, but false accusations are not. If this happens again, I will hold you legally responsible. Yes, I understand. Chief Zhang said a few more words to me, then left. Watching them walk away, I finally let out a long breath. That was close. We almost lost everything. After this, the conflict between Song Dahai and me was completely out in the open. Everyone in the village knew he had been scheming behind our backs to destroy the co-op. Song Dahai went way too far, doing something like that. Everyone was furious. The co-op was the whole village's hope, and he actually tried to ruin it. Someone like him doesn't deserve to be village chief. That's right, we should remove him and elect a new chief. More and more people called for Song Dahai to be removed and for a new village chief to be elected. According to the rules, if more than 1/3 of the villagers signed a petition, they could call a village meeting to remove the chief. Third Uncle and Zhou Qingyu took the lead in collecting signatures. In just one day, more than 2/3 of the villagers had signed. When Song Dahai found out, he was scared out of his mind. He rushed from house to house, begging people not to remove him. But no one paid him any attention. Everyone had already had enough of his bullying and schemes. The village meeting was held as scheduled, and everyone unanimously passed the decision to remove Song Dahai as village chief. Then they started electing a new village chief. Everyone nominated me for the job. Xiao Yuan, you should be the village chief. Yeah, only you can lead us to a better life. Thank you for trusting me, but I can't be the village chief. Everyone froze. Why not? Because there are too many things to handle at the co-op. I don't have the energy to be village chief too. Besides, I think Third Uncle is a better fit. Third Uncle is honest, respected in the village, and experienced. If he becomes chief, he'll definitely lead everyone in building Ruining Village into a better place. Everyone thought about it and felt I had a point. Third Uncle was a good man with experience, so everyone agreed he should be village chief. And just like that, Third Uncle was unanimously elected as the new village chief of Ruining Village. Song Dahai completely fell apart. Not only did he lose his position as village chief, he also became someone the whole village despised. No one wanted to deal with him anymore, or even talk to him. Song Xiaohei went down with him. The shady friends he used to hang around with all started avoiding him, and he could no longer throw his weight around in the village.